Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Aubrey, aka Beautiful Reason, and if you guys are new here, I am a 35-year-old single mom of one, and I have I have a 10-year-old daughter, Zoe. That many of you guys watch my infertility journey. All of those videos are currently on private. They still exist, but they're on private. A lot of you guys watched my pregnancy journey. It took me years to conceive. I had a crazy pregnancy for those 37 weeks. I still remember it. Good Lord. And it's been 10 years. Anyway, I wanted to just let y'all know that we are doing good. We are doing great. You guys watch my weight loss journey, all the things. But I just been missing, and I wanted to come back because I miss doing my YouTube videos. I'm just connecting, and I want to share this journey with y'all since y'all watch so many of my other journeys as well, and kind of watch me grow up. When I started YouTube, I think I was like 21. Not in a place to be trying to conceive, but I was trying to do it. And you know, when you're in that moment in your life, you be thinking that you're ready for all of the things. And now looking back, life is so different now, and I got a different understanding of things, and I don't regret my daughter. But you know, things are just harder in hindsight, I guess I'm trying to say. But I don't regret my girl. Anyway, mom is 35 now, can't believe it, 35 now. And we are trying to buy a fresh house, and we are trying to pay off debt, and we are trying to save some money because we don't have any. Okay, we don't have any. So my goal this year is to buy a house. I tried earlier this year. I got my pre-approval, and I was so excited because I worked so hard to get that pre-approval because my credit was trash. And it's still not in the best place. So throughout this journey, I am going to be talking about my credit too, things that I've done to improve it. I finally got my pre-approval, and I was ready to go buy this house. Unfortunately, when I went to go buy the house, put an offer in, I had to go through the next steps of the loan process. And because I had like 2 late payments on my credit, I was not able to be approved for the loan, which was devastating because I thought once I got that pre-approval, it was going to be over and the house was going to be mine, etc. And they said no. So they told me I had to wait until my credit was rehabilitated for 12 months. At the time, it was 7 months that I've had on-time payments. You know, I started paying things out of collections, doing all the things. So they told me I had to wait until October when those late payments wouldn't be a factor anymore. So that's what we're doing. And so now it is August the 11th, and we got like 2 months before I can reapply for the home loan. So I wanted to come and start sharing this journey with you guys because I want my story to be out there or be inspiring. And I think that's what my whole YouTube journey has been about. Just wanting to inspire other young moms, other black women. Because I know that when I came into YouTube, there weren't a lot of women of color sharing their infertility journey. And there weren't people like me that couldn't afford IVF. You know, I was looking at women, you know, they got their husbands and they got these 6-figure jobs and incomes, and you know, they are getting IVF and they're doing IUIs and they're doing all the fertility treatments that seemed so unobtainable for me and my partner at the time. Just didn't have it. So, and I know with that being said that we weren't in a good financial place, we were able to still sustain ourselves and having a child, you know, paying bills and stuff like that. But now that I'm more on a financial journey and things like that, I wish I just would have waited because I should be in a better place at my big old age, okay? I should have more savings, things like that. So I think, and like I said, I don't regret it because I think motherhood put my mindset in a better place where I'm not so naive, not so childish, and not so right now. You know, I'm not so microwave. I'm not trying to do it quick. I'm trying to do it right. So, anyway, I wanted to share this journey just because, again, I'm still not a six-figure income girl, okay? I'm a single mom, so I don't have a partner to rely on and help me with this and do all the things. And I want to show people that you can do it by yourself. You can do it with low income, and it will be okay. You know, sometimes it may take us a little longer. Sometimes we got to pivot, but it's still possible. So that's the point of my journey. So what you guys can expect is just me sharing my journey, paying down debt. I paid a lot of things off collections already because I had collections, y'all. I was the type of person, you know, because I was younger, I was like, they going to have to get it back in blood. They going to get it how they live because I'm not paying it, okay? And if it fall off in 7 years, it fall off in 7 years. But I'm not even on that type of time. I don't want to have to wait that long no more because now I want to buy this house. So, that's what we're doing. So maybe I'll show you guys a clip that I had already recorded. Or if I can find the paper, I'll show you guys all my debt and collections that I've had, and I'll show you guys how I already paid them off. And I know you guys, if you guys are in the budget community, you see everybody using all the cute little books. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4. Erin Condren. 5. I was a happy planner girl, and then I wanted to go to Erin Condren because I like things about Erin Condren planners too. I love Happy Planner. I love the flexibility where you can take the papers out, put them back in. You can add stuff, take stuff out. Erin Condren, not so much, but I did like how her layout was in some of her budget planners. But y'all, all the planners that I purchased, they seem like they do not work for me. And they were a little bit confusing. And maybe it's my brain. Maybe it's me. And y'all, I got to be quick because I got to log into work. So, give me 1 second here. So, going forward, to start off, I am just going to be using a good old spiral notebook. I am going to make my own plan. I'm going to make my own calendar in here. I am going to keep my track of my own debts in here because I need to do it in a way that makes sense for me. And a lot of times it makes sense for me just to write things down. So when I start making this calendar and stuff, I am going to share it with you guys, show you how I set it up. I had already started using the book. And this was just like writing down my credit card debt and stuff like that. I had one more collection that I had to pay off, which I did take care of that, which I'm so excited about. And then I got one other thing in collections, which is like a over $5,000 balance. But I spoke with my lender and everything, and I could still move forward with this one collection, but they still consider it as a part of my debt to income ratio if it's over $2,300. So my goal is to get it down under $2,300 before October, or a little bit after October. So I got until October 24th for that late payments to fall off or not be considered. With this journey, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys real numbers. I'm not going to share with you guys my actual paycheck just because I know some family, etc., watches my channel, and I don't need everybody in my pockets. Maybe one day, but to start off, we're going to go with, I'm going to take out what I need for certain things, and then I'll budget with you guys the remainder of my check, and that's going to be what it's going to be. But I look forward to doing this with you guys. I hope you guys follow along, interact with me, ask any questions that you need to ask. I'll be doing all of this budgeting, making under $30 an hour, work from home life. So maybe I'll show you guys some of that too, and just incorporate you guys back into my life and my days and how we gonna go buy this house. Like, that's the goal right now, to buy this house. And I remember like just saying when I was 20, I'm like, oh, I want to buy my first house by the time I'm 21. Then it was 25, and then it was like 30. You know, 30 is a big number. And now I'm about to be 30. Well, I am 35. Jesus. So I'm 35 now, and so I wanted to get the house. My birthday is in November. I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy the house by the time I'm 36. And honestly, I'm not even counting anymore. I'm just glad to be here alive and able to do it. And it's not so much about my age anymore, but just about going through the process and making this happen for me and my daughter, and making us, or allowing us, a space to have that's our own. Because we've been through things and we've been removed from some spaces. And I hate what my daughter had to go through because of my actions. So, and when I say removed from some spaces, no, I'm not talking about eviction or anything, but just relationships, etc. And having to leave her home, or what we thought was home. So I want us to get us a space that is just ours. Nobody can remove us from but me. And of course the bank if I don't pay my mortgage, but we're not doing that. We're going to be paying that mortgage on time, baby, every month. I also have some saving goals to save at least 3 months of my income, have 1 month of income in my emergency funds. And what else we're going to do? I want to have money put away for her birthday, because I spend a lot of money on her birthday every year, but it also messes up my budget. So I want to start planning for that, to just have money set aside for that. So it's going to be a sinking fund for that. We are going to have a medical sinking fund, because currently I pay for insurance through my employer, but it takes a lot out of my check. And because I am buying the house soon, next year I'm thinking about not enrolling in insurance, just so we can have a little bit more money the first year that I buy the house, until I see what our life looks like with a mortgage and things like that. I want to have an emergency maintenance fund for the house, because, you know, anything can happen, and it won't be any more calling the landlord to fix it. It's going to be on me. We got a pet sinking fund, because we do want to get a dog. So I'm going to be saving up for that. And then a few things. I am a digital budgeter, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys my numbers, my bank account, which I just opened up an account with Ally, and I did the bucket savings. So we were able to do those sinking funds digitally, because cash budgeting is not for me. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you follow along. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I may get into the TikTok scene and start TikToking over there too with my journey. So if you guys want to see those videos, I'll also leave my TikTok down below at some point. But thank you guys for watching. I'm about to get into work. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Oh, and y'all, look at my face. Like, I can't believe I'm so chubby. We need to get back on our weight loss journey. Back on it. But that's another video for another day. I love y'all. Later.